What would you do if in your father's will he said you either have to marry this guy or you get absolutely nothing after promising her she would get her aunt's cottage? Well, in By His Vow by Tracy Lorraine, Tate is it Tate? Wow, it's too early in the morning for this. Yeah, Tate was posed this very question. Her very overpowering, overbearing, and controlling father died, and in his will, he said either you have to marry Kingston or you get nothing. You lose your job, you lose your house, you lose money, you lose literally everything. And with a friend who is living with her, and of course, the cottage that she wants, she would never get. So ultimately, and very much against her will, kind of, she decides to marry Kingston, who she absolutely despises, and you can tell that. But of course, because it is a billionaire romance, as they spend more time together, they both start falling for each other. Of course, it really starts out with some fun times. They just ultimately decide initially, because there is attraction there, that they will enjoy each other first, and through enjoying each other, fall for each other. But of course, she also runs at every single turn. And fights him at every single turn, which makes sense because she has been controlled her entire life. Why would she then want to be controlled by the guy that she gets married to? And of course, he doesn't seem to understand that, but also weirdly, he's like, I've seen how your father treats you, and he treats you horribly. It's then like, but you're kind of doing the same way inadvertently. Like, you're okay. So for example, like, he cancels her schedule for a day so she can get spa treatments like that. Very sweet. But of course, because he did it without telling her or asking her or getting any input whatsoever from her, she basically runs into a board meeting and starts flipping out. Also, did I mention you also have the brother's best friend trope in there, because her brother and Kingston are friends, and they're also running the Warner Group as their the Warner Group and Kingston's family businesses merge to become one major business. So it's also kind of it's an arranged marriage. You have the brother's best friend, and then you also have, oh, what is it? I think you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Overall, I thought it was a good book. It was a interesting, I wouldn't say, I need to find better words besides interesting. Where's the thesaurus when you need one? It was a good read. It was pretty long, like 80 some chapters for kind of what was going on though. So like kind of drawn out in a way, because they have to get married quickly because the year doesn't start until they're married. And of course, she doesn't want to be with him longer than she has to be. So they get married pretty quickly. And the book doesn't even last the full year before they ultimately fall in love and all that. So do that with you as you may. Yeah, that's my review. Happy reading.